Good morning. I'm at the small fry again. I just come through the gate. I'm going to do something different today. I am going to pick up a hammer for one. I had it sitting there. And latched the gate. Okay. So instead of taking the trail, I see somebody else has done this. I'm going to go this way. I'm going to go on top of that mesa instead of doing the canyon. It's something different, something new. And I was up there. I climbed the side of the canyon. I went up there a couple weeks ago. So I just want to see what I can see. Okay, happy trails. Cool. I've been wanting to come this way anyway. Yeah. There are rocks. Not really seeing much on the ground yet. But the vein for the purple fluoride's over that way. So I'm hoping to find it up on top. Which I kind of already did. But I want to see if I can find some bigger pieces. Something new. I keep seeing glass. Broken glass. Yeah, I'm right next to the highway. I don't like that. It's too noisy. But I'll be getting away from that pretty soon. Once I get up here. Watch your step. The little rocks will get you. It's gonna be hot today. That's cool. Okay, that's all you get for now. Okay, I'm almost to the top. There's some nice clouds. Looking down in the canyon. A while back I was up on that mesa, I believe. I was on the wrong one. So, I'm looking down the highway. A little wind, sorry. I'm just using a regular camera. No GoPro. Truck noise. So I'm making my way to the top. I can look for the vein. This guy's cool. Okay, I'll be back. I'm busy looking. These guys are cool. Might be kind of cool broke into. That's just a former quartz, I believe. So I'm getting into a spot now. As you can see, it's a big crater. And it's kind of in line with the God, I can't think of it. The line of the purple fluoride. Why can't I think of it? The vein. Jeez. my brain, the vein. My brain turned into a vein. So this might be a pretty good spot. Why it's dug out like this, I don't know. If somebody was doing some serious digging, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna snoop around here. I'll be back. Nice piece. I'm suspicious that these big mounds or rocks are made from people actually digging in that crater over there. And this isn't natural. I wonder if they found anything. It's a lot of work. Although it's soil is pretty easy to work, even with the rocks. You know how soft it is. And I'm sure if you spent a lot of hours, you could find something cool. I went over there last week. There's some scattered stuff. I haven't really seen much purple. Yeah, I was thinking about going back the same way I came, but I think I'm going to go down the sketchy way because there's more to be found that way for whatever reason. You know, the only thing I can think of is that if the vein comes through here, it's deeper. And that's probably why they were digging so much there. They're probably thinking the same thing. If it's not up close to the surface, then it's down deep. True or not, I don't know. I'm just a guy with a hammer and a camera. Nice piece. That kind of stuff is easy to find. Okay. Onward. Do I actually go over there? I don't know. Maybe I'll just go to this edge. I do have to go to the junkyard today. Well, I don't have to, I want to. Okay, that's all you get. It's got some good color to it. I love the red. Yes, I'm going to just leave it where it's at. And let's give you somebody to hang out with there. Starting to see a little more. I bought some lighter colored sunglasses. I mean light and frame color too. Because the sun hurts my eyes, so I need something. But the darker they are, the less you can see. So, it's kind of a hard situation. Quartz are so easy to find. And then mica. I didn't bring a rock bag today, so I can't pick up too much. Only 10 pounds worth. Well, I got pockets in my backpack. I have some room. I'm spitting out sunflower seeds. Yep, somebody's been here. Could be an animal. Oh, I think that's me. From last week. Yeah, sometimes I get possessed with an area, and I keep second guessing myself, thinking, well, maybe 2 more foot to the east I could have found something. And that sometimes is true. Those are probably my footsteps. Okay, that's all you get. Wind, sorry. A couple of weeks ago I was down in there. That's pretty cool. This is the spot that reminds me of a volcano. See how circular it is. Could have been. Oh, if I was to go up there and go way out there, there is a couple caves that you can see from down below. And I'll have to do that sometime, but not today. Give me another reason to come back. So I'm making my way, we call it southwest. I'm going to go ahead and go down the crazy way because that's where I know there's purple fluorite. It's easier to see. Okay, the wind's picking up. People. So I'm going to let you go. Happy trails. This is an interesting spot. I've been here before. But color-wise, I'm sure you people that know what you're talking about know what this is all about. Different colors. And there's actually a kind of a white vein in there. Down here is some digs where people have been digging up. I don't have my walking stick. You know, it's kind of good, bad, ugly. They're kind of a pain in the butt, but then when you get to certain places like this, it's nice to have a little probe. I don't know, it's a sense of comfort. I don't know. You know, I've been using a walking stick for so many years, I kind of lost without it. But, you know, like when you're rock climbing and stuff, yeah, pain in the butt. But I kind of miss it right now. I'm gonna go down this, and there's some digs in the lower area. I might go over here real quick and do a little chopping. Bang, bang, Maxwell silver hammer. Later. Looks purple. Yeah, there's some veins in there. Okay, I'm gonna look in there a little bit. Go shopping. I'll be back. It's really crumbly. It just falls apart. So I don't know. It's kind of like sandstone. It's got some cool colors though. So I'm gonna go down. I think I'll go over to that part of the trail. Make my way over. Over and down. Yeah, I'm going to do what I wasn't going to do. Go figure. Rocks are looking at me. Down we go. Let's do this easily, okay? Okay, I'm going to let you go so I don't fall. Happy trails. Loose dirt, so I plant my feet sideways. That way I can kind of dig in instead of going toe to heel. You won't fall this way, hopefully. If you do, you're gonna tumble. That's cool. I'm gonna keep that one. That was just a little tip. And you can see, maybe it was me, done that before. Okay, here we go. Way down. Actually, it's not that bad. I said you just turn your feet sideways instead of toe to heel, and I didn't slip out at all. So I'm down on level ground again. I'm going to go over here and snoop some. There might be something in here. I'll be back. Again, another piece of pottery. The only thing I can think of is the mesa behind me. Unfortunately, it's private property, I think. I would say there was a band up there, a band of Indians, Native Americans, however you want me to say it. I don't know. Probably Tawa is one of their pronunciation. Because that's the third piece I've found, and I've only found it on this side of the canyon. So, not washed down from that mesa. Ooh, look. Wow. I could get wet. Well, I'm not that far. Okay. Cool clouds. Happy trails. Yes. Album cover art. Whenever I see clouds like this, I think of close to the edge, down by the river. Mountains come up out of the sky and stand there. Oh God, I can't remember it all. I can't remember which album. I should know. I grew up then. But anyway, those kind of clouds are cool. So they're like little planets blowing up. You know, I'm starting to think that there's more on this side than the side everybody digs on. That's because nobody's dug over here to speak of. So I see a lot more things just for me to look at just walking by. Why? Hey, here's a piece here. That's cool. See, there's a lot more. There's some orange. You even need to watch the clouds for me. Make sure they're not gonna get me. I could get wet. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. You know, whenever you start seeing Indian runs, it's always a good sign that, you know, it is a special place. You know, they call them sacred places, and in my hikes, you can feel it. You can feel there's different energy. You can see the rock formations are different. Everything, the color's different. So they weren't lying, and they picked out their spots. You know, just so they're, I'm going to call them a feel-good spot. You know, good color, good rocks, good water, good hoodoos. Anyway, I'm going to walk this way. Beautiful. Too big to take home though. It's nice. Beautiful rock. I'm slowly making my way back to my truck. Because that thing's over my head. I don't think it's going to do anything, but as soon as I say that, it will. I mean, I wouldn't mind a little light sprinkle. It would feel good. I just don't want to get soaking wet. I'm not that far from home, and I won't melt. Pick up your hammer. I definitely won't melt, so I've been wet many times. It's amazing how sometimes some trips you see more of one thing, and then the next time you don't see it at all. You know, like the purple fluorite. I mean, I'm not looking that hard, really. If it jumps out at me, I'll find it. I'm just kind of looking at everything today. It's kind of a laid-back day. But finding pottery, that's amazing. I'm guessing, since I'm finding pottery down here, it's washed down from that mesa. And I believe that's private property because there's a fence around it. There's a fence around this, but people know about this. That don't know if I think this is part of the national forest. I'm not really sure. And I don't care as long as I'm legal to be here. Okay, I see some digs over here. Let's go that way. More pottery. And that's a kind of a cool piece. It's got a lot of black in it. Excuse me. It might be some... I'm finding some purple fluorite here. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. It's amazing how one spot you can start seeing it. Cool rocks. Okay, I'm gonna look around here later. Look at that beautiful piece. That's a keeper. I was just looking at just the rocks, pretty colors. Some green. I found some small pieces of purple fluorite, and that might be some. I'm not 100% sure. But the ones that I did put in my pocket, pretty sure that's what they are. This is a nice spot. That's beautiful. Okay. I'm so close to my truck. What did I do with the one rock? Oh, there it is. I thought I lost it. That one's beautiful. Okay. I'm going to let you go. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. On a small, very small UFO landing spot here, or whatever you want to call it. Look at that perfect round hole. Why? That's amazing. Bigfoot? Nah, his foot wouldn't be round. Yeah, I'm getting closer and closer to my truck, but you ever start walking, something just kind of sucks you in? That's what happened to me. It keeps telling me, go this way. And my truck is behind me. So I'm going back the way I came, just on the other side of this little mound here. Why, I don't know. I mean, there's all kinds of rocks in there that I can't name that or something. Ooh, this one's kind of interesting how that's split. I'm going to keep that one. Just like my art, it all spills outside. I live in a tiny home, so I don't have really room for stuff. So I buy artwork and then I hang it outside. My front of my house is covered, so I have art outside and rocks outside and more art and more stupid, crazy things that I build and solar lights and I don't know, it's different. Anyway, I haven't seen no little aliens anywhere. That's an interesting hole. Like a water beam. Just drilled a perfectly circle. Perfectly circled. I don't think that's the proper word. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, I'm going to let you go. I'm not out of my truck yet. I'm still looking. I'm looking at another wash. So what I started out is I went up that, and I went way up on top of that mesa, and then kind of over to another one. Now, I'm walking. I might as well take you here. And then I end up coming down on this side from the above all the where people dig. Made my way down, and then I went way back in there. So I've got my exercise. See? I don't think it's going to rain. So yeah, I was way up there. Well, that's not that far. But then way back. So that was that far. So, what is that green glass? That looks like a broken bottle to me. And it is. A nice piece of green glass. Okay. I swear I'm out of here. I can see my truck. Happy trails. This has been fun. I need to have somebody with me that knows what I'm looking at. What I see, what I pick up, is what I like. Not that I know what it is. So, will I ever learn? I don't know. This is just another outlet of my hiking. You know, hiking's my love, and so to actually see things in my hikes that are worth talking about, that's another cool subject, you know. Okay, I'm gonna shut up and walk this way. Walk this way. That's kind of a water trail. Later. The truck. Noisy road. The clouds are beautiful today. And just look what's surrounded me. New Mexico is just beautiful. Look at that. Heaven. Now I notice over there there's some hoodoos. But I believe it's private property. I might kind of walk out this side of the fence and take a peek in. Well, after I unload. Okay, that's all you get. I just had to pull over. It's pretty cool back in there. So there's a, I'm going to call it a tiny house up there on that hill. And that's the one you see when you're down in the canyon. And I'm sure that is probably where the pottery's been washing down from, is up there. So they found a pretty cool spot to live. Look at, how's that for a backyard? Badass. Okay. My ranger's over there. I'm going to make my way to the junkyard in Espanola, New Mexico. And then I'll probably go to Socorro's restaurant for lunch. I'm still looking. It's following me everywhere I go. Okay, I gotta go. Happy trails. This is gonna be the end of this video. It's gonna be too long anyway. It takes forever to upload. Snakes? Don't come after me. No rats. Rattlers. Both snakes are fine. Okay, happy trails, people. Trash. 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 Oh, okay, that's it.